Hello, I am back. I am back on the Rising SUPERSTREAM today with Code Vein. Gotta give a big shout outs to Namco Bandai. I didn't think I was gonna have an opportunity to stream this game, and then they offered to pay me to stream this game, and suddenly I had the time to stream this game. Crazy what money can buy these days. But seriously, shout outs to Namco Bandai and Twitch for this Twitch bounty board offer. I've actually been playing Code Vein a little bit. Usually I tend to try to stream games from the very beginning. I had actually already I bought Code Vein myself, and I had already started it, and then they were like, hey, we'll give you a key and also pay you. And I was like, oh, wish I knew that before I bought it, but okay, I'm happy. So yeah, we're partway into the game. Not too far. I think I've beaten 4 bosses now. I actually held off playing for the last like 4 or 5 days or so, ever since I got the offer, because I'm in a really good spot, just about to enter a new area that's not too deep into the game or anything. So you will not be too lost. You may be a little lost, but it's okay. There are many lost in this game. That's a thing. 4 bosses, that's pretty far. I don't know, I heard there was almost 20 bosses. So I don't know what that means. I assume almost 20 means more than 15, but truthfully, I have no way to know. I'm also going to skip the opening because I was warned about possible copyright. We're just going to play. I love this title screen, by the way. It's so beautiful. The particles and materials they have, that they have going here are amazing. It has such a look. Pride of Fiddle says 20. That's a good amount. Demon Souls had like 18 or so, if I remember. Shit, was it that few in Demon Souls? Yeah, I guess it couldn't have possibly been more than that. 5 areas. Yeah, geez, wow. Feels like more, but I guess you're right. That is a really good number. Here we are, we're in here. We're not going to spend 20 years in the character creator because I already character created. I know you guys wanted to see me spend 20 hours in the character creator, but it's not happening. She has a cute bag on her back, you see that? And it's got a little strap, and it hangs from this strap on her back. It's super good. What even is the point? I know, right? What even is the point? So where I'm at in the game is I just got Mia all saved. She's partnered with me, but I haven't been out with her yet. We are just headed back into the Ruined City Center to find the statue. I have not found the statue, and the statue, I assume, is going to lead me to a new area, but I'm not totally sure, to be honest. As far as gear goes, I've been mostly using the bayonet. I really like the bayonet moveset, actually. I got Mia's assassin blood code. We have a fair few of these guys right now. And I think I'm in the process of leveling up a few skills. Yeah, Numbing Mark is leveling up. And did I have a passive? Oh, I actually do have a passive. I should level up Sharpened Fangs. I'll put that there so we can level up Sharpened Fangs. This is a lot to get thrown into if you've never seen Code Vein before. I'll try to give you a quick rundown of these menus. This is your gear, 2 weapons and an armor piece. It's like a jacket or something. So that's all of the gear you equip. Down here is your items, like your little quick menu thing. If you've played a Souls game, you know what you're looking at here. This middle thing, the blood code, is kind of like a character class, and each one has a variety of skills and stat changes that it applies and allows you to use. These 4 are passive skills. You can only use ones that are okay with your blood code. Actually, I think passives, all of them are okay with every blood code. However, the active skills, you see some of them are crossed out. Those are ones that are only usable with other classes. So like these 2 are more for mage classes. These 2 are more for like attacker classes. So anyway, so you can equip up to 8 skills at once, which is fucking wild. 3 equipment pieces and 4 passives. And then all these items. Can you switch blood code? Yeah, you can actually switch at any time. And the cool thing about it is it actually saves all the stuff you had equipped last time. All the skills you had equipped. Not the gear, but it's only 3 pieces of gear. So I've been mostly using the bayonet because I enjoy the bayonet. This lets you like sample combat over here. I really like it's a pretty standard weapon. I sort of like using like mid-weight swords in Souls games, so it's kind of nice, but it's also got a projectile triangle, and if you hold it, it's a larger projectile, so I find that really useful. Just having a projectile accessible at all times, anyway. I find it really gratifying, so. Flair says you can equip any passives as long as you've mastered them. Cool. Good answer. I appreciate that. Thank you, Flair. I have no more souls left. The souls are in the bottom left corner. So we're just gonna teleport out to the Ruin City Center, which is where we're headed to, and I guess we're gonna look for that statue. These are all the areas I've finished. They're all, as you can see, 100% done. So we need to find some statue in Ruin City Center, and then we can move on to a new area. I actually have no idea where we're going to exactly, except that we need to find the statue, so it'll turn up. Oh, it's close to the flying boss? Okay, so a little towards the end of the area, actually. I should have warped to another spot. You know what? Yeah, let's warp at least to the next one then. And then we'll be able to start playing Parking Garage. At least over here. There's a bit of walk between the first one and the second one, so. Oh, we've actually got a side quest guy here. These side quest guys, they appear after. I mean, they're kind of like in Souls games.
I don't have time for dealing with
you advance to a certain point in the game, and then there's characters around.
I'm in a tight enough spot already, and now the Lost are slowing me down. Damn it all! I just want to find a blood spring for everyone. The Lost over in the park. There's nothing I can do about them.
I bet I can do something about them.
Over in the park.
Okay, over in the park. All right. Not totally sure where the park is, but it'll turn up, I'm sure.
I'll be right there. The heart of the city, now totally abandoned. Try to be with me.
Well, great. He's going perfect, guys. Dogs aren't quite as brittle as in Sekiro, but they still go down quick. You have a parry, and I don't think I've landed the parry once. Like that really means I should practice it, but I haven't been. I must confess. These enemies are all pretty weak around here. I've done like 2 areas since this area, so. Except this guy, this moveset always gets me. That's why I use my gun. The gun takes up those, you see in the bottom left corner, I have this little 8-on-10 there. That you can charge up by attacking enemies.
That's one parade I don't want to join.
And then you can use your bullets and your skills with that. Is the game always this brown, or is there more colorful areas? There's definitely a variety to the color of the areas for sure. Not always this brown. Oh, shit. Okay. When these things happen, it's not another player. It's like they send waves of enemies at you. I've only ever had it happen right here once before, but I hear it happens a bunch of places in the game. This is the back attack. You're attacking an enemy directly from behind them. So I gotta watch out because there's more enemies coming from this thing. Yeah, there are also a variety of shades of brown too, don't get me wrong. If you're into brown, you'll enjoy that too. Unfortunately, I've got 6 uses of my Estus Flask. That's that item I have equipped there, the little green one. It operates actually just like an Estus Flask. When you get back to a bonfire called Missile in this game, M-I-S-T-L-E, mistletoe, not missile like the dog from Ghost Trick, that fills your Estus up. Pretty straightforward. Yeah, I'm not actually sure where the park is. Like, I don't know if that'll turn up. But there are other people on the map, I've noticed. I can head over to one of them's really out of the way. Fuck it, I'm not gonna head over to those people. I'm gonna go to where I think the statue is. My voice could be a higher volume. Shit. I can move the mic a little closer to myself. Unfortunately, my mic is maxed out. Not much I can do. Oh, yeah, you're right. The park is near the flying boss. You're right. Well, the ex-flying boss. Yeah, I can turn the game down a little bit. That's probably as good as it'll get.
I'm relying on you.
Same, honestly. Oh, Flair says he's finished the game 3 times already. That's why you know it all so well. That explains it. Are there multiple endings in this game, Flair? I'm really intrigued, and I don't actually know the answer. Nice. Great blocks. Where'd Mia go? Where are you at? Oh, she's busy. Okay. Oh, 3 endings. Cool. Didn't realize. You good? Yeah, you good. Okay, let's juice up. Any spooky games you're planning to play? Yeah.
Time to get busy.
Remothered.
Watch your footing here.
Five Nights at Freddy's VR. God, I have a few. I have a few spooky games that I want to stream during October when I have a chance. Oh shit, I need that. This enemy can totally knock you off the cliff here, but I think I'll be okay. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, me and Matt actually already finished recording all the VR videos. Those are actually done. We actually finished those in September. But I think I constantly joke about how it's totally October in the videos. But yeah, those have been finished for a while. Same with Clock Tower, actually. We finished that a little while ago. Clock Tower LP was awesome, by the way. Like, what a treat of a game. I guess I'll kill this enemy. Now I'm committed to it. Oh, wow, that range. Okay, we're doing fine. It's not scary at all. Yeah, I don't know about Luigi's Mansion 3.
Are you okay?
I may not grab
Remember
it
that
just
low
due
on
to money. Games are expensive. That game is going to be $92 after tax in Canada. Yeah, I have your copy of Senko no Ronde 2, Soshin.
Things just got worse.
I played it a little bit, actually. Reminds me of the first game, honestly. I haven't played the first game in such a long time that I don't appreciate the differences, I'm sure, but it's still cool.
You have to use every tool you have, right? You're good.
Take care, Devil Mom,
Hey,
and you're
let it
absolutely
break.
welcome.
Out of healing, huh? We can always turn around.
Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, I'll bring you your copy of the game at your birthday, Min, absolutely. No prob. I think I can level up. Oh no, I'm shy. I'm shy 1300. Let's see if I can buy gifts. Okay, so the deal with this is each class, each blood code has like a selection of skills available, and you have to buy, you have to unlock them and then buy them. So here I can, for example. I can buy, not that one. Can't afford that one. Oh, right, sorry, yeah, it's true. You can't earn the ones that have this sort of like corruption look over them. You can only buy the ones that are like this. I'm describing this extremely well, aren't I? So then they have these little meters under them, and when you fill up the meter, you can use them with other classes, I believe is how it works. Nice. I think that trophy was for learning 50 gifts. There are quite a few skills in this game. Okay, so the statue must be coming up on it. So that was the big enemy in the park, by the way, so I could go back to that NPC at some point to get whatever. So you might be thinking we're coming up on a boss arena here. Actually, he's already dead, so... or she's already dead, I should say. This is a cool boss. Probably the toughest one I had fought so far.
Civilization sure was great.
Okay, I still don't know where the statue is, and I'm like questioning myself because I think I walked past it.
I'd say we're doing
Oh yeah, Flair says I missed it. Yeah. I totally did. As I was calling the elevator, I was like, wait, isn't this gonna bring me to a new area? Didn't I muck something up? Totally mucked it up. Let's go look around. I still don't know what this little guy is for, this little flower here. Okay, let's keep looking around.
Which way do you
This
look?
corner had this enemy and an item, but I don't believe there's a statue back here. Oh, yikes. I was just trying to walk away, but whatever. Now I'm committed. Now we're going to do the fight. Nice. Yeah, you know what? I earned that. That buff I used before, my uppermost skill there, it increases your ranged attack really high. So it increases your range attack really high. It increases your range attack by a lot. So it's really good with the gun. Oh yeah, those are the map reveal flowers. Right, you're right. I forgot that's what they look like after the fact. They transform. I honestly find the back attack animations, like, honestly a bit too long in this game, but it's cool, so whatever. Oh, yeah, here it is. It's just right down here. I remember coming down here earlier to, and I found this ladder, and I couldn't do anything, so. Not really clear on how that lowered the ladder, but you know what, I'll take it. No complaints. There's an option for short drain attack animations. Oh, really? I did not know that. Where would that be? Game settings. Oh, cinematic effect for special drains.
I'll just keep an eye out while you're busy.
Cinematics are always off during multiplayer. Oh, but it just turns off the camera. Okay, no, I mean, so it's still the same length. Because I've seen it without the camera thing, and it's still the same length, right? It's just no camera cut. If it's going to be the same length, I'm going to keep the camera cut. It looks pretty stylish, honestly. Oh, it doesn't play the mask animation. Oh, so it actually is in fact shorter. Okay, okay, okay. Then maybe I will use that.
So, every spring we've found so far leads back to here. Come on, let's head in. The source can't be far off.
Is this an original IP or is it based on something? It is indeed an original IP. Shift are really like into doing their own thing. Between God Eater and Freedom Wars and this, they've been really successful at creating new IPs.
Watch your step here.
Like, wildly successful.
Let's find the source as soon as we can.
All three of them have been like sales successes as well. I know Freedom Wars never got a follow-up or anything, but I think that's more due to the Vita being the Vita. Because Freedom Wars did sell quite well. So this is, I know we like haven't gotten to a new area yet, but this bland featureless hallway we just walked through, I will show you it on the map real quick, since I think we're coming up on the area. Yeah, here we go. Oh no, I actually cannot show you it on the map because we're not in an area. These bland featureless hallways exist between every area, and the frame rate's really wonky in them, and they are incredibly inelegant ways to mask the load times between areas. It is just not as well done as in From Software's titles, and it's a shame because there are a lot of these obnoxiously empty and long hallways, and they don't do anything good for you, and they're dull. Oh shit, we're here. I saw screenshots of this area pre-release. Cathedral of the Sacred Blood. I'm gonna give this a V cool on the cool meter. Okay, I sure hope that's not an enemy down there. Is that an Orlando? Yeah,
What's that back there?
kind of. I like how it looks like the ground was like broken in twain, and this area just kind of like plopped out of it or something. It's cool. Okay, are you a good guy or are you bad guy? Or are you
Humans couldn't have
flower?
created this place.
Indeed. Okay,
Let's
that's
take
good.
a little break.
So these are the bonfires, yeah, the missile. I think I mentioned that before, but yeah, okay, let's just keep going for the time being. How are my abilities doing? Are they looking powered up? They're getting there. Still a little ways yet. Yeah, just got to get Numbing Mark powered up, and then I'll switch class probably. And we've got, this is my other weapon that I have equipped. It's a Partisan. I kind of like it. There are some instances where I'll use it instead of the bayonet, but I really like the bayonet, honestly. It's super good. There are actually a bunch of different weapon types. I'm just boring. There's these regular like sword blades, big sword, the pole arms, hammers, or well, I guess not just hammers. This one is an axe, but you know what I mean, like super heavy weapons and bayonet. There you go. The God Eater weapons are really OP. Oh yeah, did I get those? No, that was the pre-order bonus, wasn't it? Wait, I did pre-order this game. How do you get the God Eater weapons? I don't know. I got the gold respirator. Oh, that looks like an enemy. Yeah, okay.
I don't think we're welcome here. Try to be with me.
Okay, that's not so bad actually. Okay, so we came from that way. I like how the map does have like a footstep tracker so you can see where you came from. I think that's super handy. Not exactly a revolutionary feature, but it's rad. Okay, so we got 3 paths here. Oh, you buy the God Eater weapons from the store? Okay. Okay, that goes up this path. Oh, it just has an enemy who hops up. Doing a back attack also, like, really fills up your ammunition gauge. Back attacks feel, like, maybe a little too strong in this game, but they're enjoyable, so. I'm surprised to see someone that likes bayonets. Yeah, I've heard they aren't super popular, but no, I really do like them. I just like the flexibility, you know.
It won't open. Let's try to find another way. If you fall, that's all she wrote.
Okay, so let's try this front path then. See if I'll be any luckier.
A fork in the road.
Oh, look, you can actually see the enemies hanging from the path that's like right above my head. It's cute. Okay, so we got some shit going on in there. And then this goes...
I'll be right there.
Okay, this is just an item. I don't know who built this and who thought constructing this bit was a good idea. Seems like they either had a very bad architect or hired the wrong company. But I appreciate the free queen steel. That's material used to upgrade your items. Your weapons, by the way. So this enemy should climb up. Oh, sorry, that was... I guess he wasn't on this path. I think I'm... Oh, yeah, I'm confusing it with the other route. It's true. Look at that damage by charging up the gun.
That's a marvelous find.
Ooh, cool. So regen activation factor, the item I just got, that just boosts the amount of regenerative power you get from the regen items. There's a couple of those for like your SS flask as well. I think I started with 3 flask swigs.
You can't go ahead on
Now
your
I have
own.
6, so. Yeah, this is where the enemy was that I was totally confusing myself about. Usually, if you swing at them while they're climbing up, you can knock them down. I wonder when he's going to climb. What prompts him to climb? That enemy's just being obnoxious. Did he ever climb? He didn't climb. Oh, yeah, maybe he drops below. That's possible. Good call.
I'll assist you with Project 3. This research
Oh, shit.
will be the answer
Okay.
I've been looking
So that red item I picked up, a vestige part, they let you power up your blood codes. Oh, oh shit. Oh, fuck.
Trying again later.
Fortunately, your allies are like pretty reliable in this game, actually. You just about always have an ally with you. And you can heal them and they can heal you in real time. Oh, I was hoping for a back attack there. Ah, fuck, I whiffed. You have this blue meter above your health bar. It lets you do these launchers. And you can get a bunch of meter off those launchers. They pretty much like just launch into a special attack. Like you don't really have like versatility and juggle power as far as I know. But you can still get a lot of good stuff just from doing that. Also big damage from doing that. Help Mia with hers first. Oh, that didn't work out.
How about retreating?
That attack there lets you absorb blood from an enemy. You have to do it as at least the second attack in your combo. You can't just do it raw. So it lets you fill up your meter for free. Oh shit, I just got bodied. Like walked right into it to pick up that item. Mia just fell, so I better heal her quick. Oh no, I didn't heal her quick enough, so she's actually dead. Fuck, I fucked up. That was such an easy mistake to make. So she's gone for now until I get back to a location to heal her. Yo, there's actually a lot of enemies though. Like what the heck, this trial. Oh jeez, I'm gonna die. Oh, fuck. Damn. Okay, we'll get it next time. Next time I will actually revive Mia and not just fuck that up.
Hey, are you okay?
Really, to revive, you just have to use your healing spell quick enough, and I accidentally used another skill,
Way over there.
and then I didn't have time to do it.
There's something waiting for
I'll be
us.
okay.
Try to be with me.
Oh yeah, and when you die, your cap for your bullets is 10. Oh shit. The cap for your bullets is 10, and then by fighting and doing like execution moves and stuff like that, your cap goes up, so now it's up to 12. Do you not have any consumable health items equipped? I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't right now. I don't want to waste them, you know, like, I want to save them for when I need them. Which is inevitably never.
You have to use
Okay, so my souls are just there. Do you just like using Mia over the other partners? I actually just got her. So this is actually the first time I'm using her, really. It's less of a preference and more of just trying her out. Oh, jeez. Right into it. Yeah, whatever. One thing worth remembering that you don't really get in other Souls games is your ally will heal you when you die. They'll do their best to prioritize that. So it's not as dangerous as it looks when you're low on life and your ally's still doing okay. In other Souls games, it's like, gotta heal immediately. But in this game, there's a little bit more leeway, so that's why I wasn't like too panicky there. Oh yeah, 2 back attack, let's go. Yeah, Yakumo was really good when I was using him. For anyone who's not familiar with that dude, he has like a big heavy sword, basically, like a two-hander. I did find him really powerful. He was my favorite partner so far, but again, I just switched to Mia because I just got her. Whoa, rolled right into that. So see, Mia just healed me. Oh no, but she died immediately after, and I didn't get a chance to heal her. Oh fuck, wow. This room is actually like a legit challenge. I did not anticipate this. This room's super real.
Hey, I can see the enemy.
This is the hardest fight in the whole area. Oh yeah, you reckon?
Waiting for us.
Damn. Definitely the hardest room. Sheesh. Okay. I still want to do it. That's what's brutal about it. Like, I don't want to give up on it, but... Oh, it's just an enemy. Okay. Oh, I thought I'd knock him down. That's happened in a few spots where, like, I really think I'm going to knock the enemy down, but then, like, I guess their colliders on the environment enough, they stay up. Yeah, I think I got it too. I just need to do better again. Oh wait, I went in a different direction, didn't I? Shit. Okay, well, come back around for it. Hopefully I don't lose all my souls. Not that I had very many, but must be a decent pile of souls after like multiple attempts in there.
Suddenly start moving. We'll put that to good use.
If an NPC just healed you, they can't heal again. Also, they need to have E-core and not the inhibit effect. Yeah, yeah. No, definitely. I am aware of these limitations. But it's still pretty reliable, I find. Oh shit, wow, what a fucking trap. I wonder if you can walk by the edge or roll over it or roll over the edge. Maybe I won't try, but I am curious.
I'm on my way.
Unfortunately, this ain't Sekiro, so no jumping. Zutrax says I fell down that stupid hole at least 3 times. Atwitchickle says nope. Okay, then I definitely won't try. Back attacks are like a little free, honestly. Maybe not all the way free, but a little free in this game. Okay, so this actually leads me... Oh, okay, so this just looped around. So my souls are just in there.
You're lucky that was still there.
Oh, off to a phenomenal start. Don't know why I tried to shoot there. Honestly, just a bad idea. Oh, fuck. Oh, my launcher didn't come out. Shit. I thought I had a launcher. My mistake. It's there. I can heal Mia. Costs some of my life to heal her, but it's pretty much always worth it as far as I know. Okay, now I'm actually out of healing items. please? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Maybe I should come back here later. Maybe I should just, like, leave it be for now and swing back around to this.
Going gets tough.
You're not joking about this room being, like, by far the hardest in this area. In most other areas, I, like... Have I upgraded my gun? I have. It's +4, actually, right now. In most other areas, I find, like, I'll die, like, once or twice. This area is, like, tougher than the previous areas, easily. Shit. Zutrak says, I'm near the final boss, and I actually think I died most to that room in the whole game. You guys are really... This is not a joke. You guys are making me feel better about dying in that room. I appreciate the show of solidarity.
I'll be right there.
Okay, so we're going to go up towards that room, but we're going to turn a left instead of going in there. I hate the roll attack with the bayonet. As much as I really like the bayonet moveset, the roll attack is so annoying. Whenever it comes out, I'm like, why? It's this teeny, super short range attack. All the other attacks with it are much longer range, and I like that, but that's what I got. Yeah, there we go. There he is. Finally, he reveals himself.
We'll try another path.
Maybe I should just use the gun. Maybe that's more reliable for that. Yo, look at that dude over there. I think those are just regular enemies, but... Everyone looks pretty badass around here. This environment just engenders that badass feel. What do you, okay. I guess she was just attacking that enemy. For a second I started panicking. Okay, so we got two options. I'm gonna go this way first, I guess. Oh, yikes. Where is your back? Oh my god. Let me have the back attack, please. There we go. Finally. Okay, so we got a ladder that goes down to wherever this goes down to. Oh, there's an item down there. If I'm willing to jump into the danger zone.
Downward.
Kind of felt like there was gonna be like a huge enemy there to corner me. Oh, fuck. One cool thing about always having partners too is like often the attention is actually divided between you and them, just like you'd expect in a Souls game when you have a buddy. But having one at all times is definitely like a lot more powerful. In the Souls games they feel somewhat limited, but here they feel like a limitless resource. Okay, so I got a new gun, Rubelite Piercer +4, which actually stat-wise is not bad. It has slow mobility, unlike mine, which is normal. The other gun I got, the Riot Breaker, is also slow. I guess I ought to try it anyway. The bullets vary. That's something I've noticed. Okay, so this one's like a straight shot no matter what. Okay. That's alright. I'm still gonna try it out. Yeah, it's true. Sometimes they do point out like actual points of interest. You're right. I have noticed that, where they like help to find stuff. Sometimes they talk so much and I'm like, can you stop? And I hear that they're patching a thing so you can make them stop talking, but yeah, R1 and X in a combo Zootrax, that'll let you use your claw. Like that.
Where do you think this leads?
Oh, so this is one of those locked doors that I had accessed before.
It's finally open. Is it something nice?
Okay, that's a hammer, I believe.
Did we ever take the path below us?
Oh, okay. Fine. I'll jump down to no safety. Every time I jump in this area, I feel like I'm like about to get ambushed from all sides. Oh, cool, a missile. Okay, good. That's just literally a bonfire song. The gun's so good. How can you not like the bayonet? It's wonderful. So now we have a whole chunk of map here. It's super handy that the map kind of gets added progressively as you go through. So I'll actually just cash out 2 levels, plain and simple. So when you level up in this game, you don't pick your stats. So you kind of just, your level ups just progressively increase you all around. And then you have a lot of flexibility in what you want to do with your actual build based on your equipment, your blood code, and skills and such. It's kind of nice to not have to worry about the direction you're building in, and be able to reliably just change to whatever gameplay class you want to be without having to do your stats. But all right, you're 18% done. Oh my god, it's true. I have 18% on the map. Oh my god, this seems like a big area. Now, granted, that combat room like slowed me the fuck down, but still.
It won't open. Let's try to find another way.
Biggest in the game? Whoa, really? Okay. Okay, so just dead ends here. Great. Great, we found a new missile and it's all dead ends.
There might be something here.
That item, the Awake, I believe is also for upgrading stuff. If I remember right. Flair says biggest and worst area. Oh no.
You can't go ahead on your own.
Don't tell me that. Right when I stream the game, I'm at the worst area.
Okay, it's open.
Okay, so some door opened somewhere.
We'll put that to good use.
Probably one of these two. Oh yeah, there we go. Karhak says map design is probably one of the weaker aspects of the game. You know, I've enjoyed some of the maps, but the one that stuck out to me is like, yeah, I'm not so sure about this, is that giant bog that they just put you in, and you're in the bog and you're like, oh my god, how big is this fucking thing? And it's like the Valley of Defilement in Demon Souls, except really not as exciting. Yeah, fuck it. It's just a gun. Oh no, she's coming in.
Come on, up you go.
Okay, this bayonet's way weaker for melee attacks, though. I think I prefer the other one, honestly. After all was said and done, like, I think I still like the old one. That was the one I've been using as the first one I got, and I haven't felt a reason to move off of it. If you find RV mastery items, use them. They are free skills. Really? Do I have any of those? These guys are the souls, by the way. Like the... Yeah, I don't think I have any mastery items. You only find them in the depths for the most part. Oh, okay. So, okay. I will not worry about them then. These items, too, they might have stuck out. The old book, photograph, personal meal, herbal tea. They're gifts that you can give to people. Actually, these are the ones that I got back after giving gifts. So maybe those ones don't work the same. No, these are the gifts that you give people. Sorry. Boogerelli doll, pungent cheese, curious novelty. But real talk, like, I ain't fucking with that. I just have a guide, and I was just like, okay, who gives the most points for which gift? Like, because you can get as low as 1 point per gift, but if you give it to the right person, you can get as high as 5 points for one gift. So you can really waste these items big time. And they are, as far as I know, they're limited per playthrough, so maybe that's not the case, but so far that's the impression I get. Oh, these enemies aren't fucking around. Whiff. Oh my god, they aren't fucking around at all. Oh, there's a vendor in the starting map that sells gifts? Okay, cool.
You're back.
That's actually really good to know. Maybe I should use the partisan on these guys just to get a bit more damage output. Because the bayonet's melee attacks are really quite weak.
I'm on my way.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is the right choice here. This enemy just did not catch us at all. Oh, Mia got the back attack. Oh, alright. Whatever.
Now we can concentrate on moving forward. You have to use every tool you have, right?
Yeah, I went back to one area and did an NPC quest. Probably after this area, I'd want to go back and clear out other stuff. I noticed that the central area had a bunch of new quests this time, like when we loaded up. Oh, that's such a cool attack. So there I used a melee skill too. That was that attack I did that did like a wild amount of damage. The skills are really, really good in this game. Definitely like a hyper central mechanic. I wouldn't imagine playing without them. Take care, Jake is not gross. Have a good one. Sleep tight.
Interesting place. Hey, you've got sharp eyes.
Thank you.
I'd prefer to avoid fighting that thing.
Your walk speed is kind of glacial in this game. Oh. So sometimes when you're going for back attacks, that happens where you're like, yeah, I'm finally getting in range. After 10,000 years. And then they just catch you. Like, I wish you walked a hair faster, but like, back attacks are already kind of free enough as it is. So these vestiges let you power up your blood codes, right? I think I mentioned that earlier. And to do them, you have to go to this girl in the base area, and she effectively plays this little cutscene that shows some of the corresponding characters' backstory in addition to
I don't think we've been up.
powering up your blood code. They're alright. They're not all created equally. Some of them are a heck of a lot more impactful than others.
Something's up
Oh,
ahead.
nice view. I don't know why I charged that up. I was using the wrong weapon. Oh, there's a skill just to conceal noise? Cool. How did you like the cutscene on a budget approach they did? I think it was a very good
The more I
approach.
see of it.
I think it's a little tedious that there's no way to walk faster when you're in those areas. I know for some people this might mean nothing, but I'll show off one of them after. It's a little tedious that you can't walk very quickly when you're in those cutscene on a budget areas, but I think it was a good call to do them like that. That's the thing I was talking about before, where when you upgrade blood codes with the vestiges, you see a little event scene basically.
You're low on healing.
You sort of walk
Do you want to keep
slowly
going?
through this character's memory. I'll show them when we get back to base. You guys will all see that. At least they're skippable. Are they skippable? I didn't realize. I'm not skipping them, but sometimes I wish I was.
We'll put that to good use.
Some of them I found legitimately interesting, but then other ones it's just the most boring anime writing. Which is like always sort of a weakness of Shift. Like God Eater really suffers from it. I feel like obviously I'm not very far in this game, but I feel like this game suffers from it a little bit. Freedom Wars I found suffered from it a little less, but maybe I'm biased because I love Freedom Wars. I can admit that. Freedom Wars was too good for this world, man. Illusory wall. Let's go. Oh my god, Comrade Wolf, that's such a bad joke. You're a funny guy. You with your bad jokes. Okay, so I think we've been above here before. Cool. Oh my god, the range on that poke is not as far as I thought.
Is that really?
Yeah, I think I like this more than God Eater as well. I agree with that. I was really excited out of my mind for this game when it was first announced, because like I love Freedom Wars and I was very excited to see their next big thing. I definitely think like 6 hours in, like I don't like it quite as much as Freedom Wars, but it's still really quite good. If you're hankering for a Souls game, like you can't go wrong with this one, I think.
Building is
But it's not
enormous.
as revolutionary a hunting game as Freedom Wars. Every Monster Hunter's taking stuff from Freedom Wars now. Every hunting game had to take the Ibarra from Freedom Wars because it was too good. It was too strong a mechanic. Okay, where are we headed on the map? Okay, we're headed out the north here now. There's still a whole like sort of western area that I haven't explored at all. Oh yeah, I didn't play the Surge or the Surge 2. The Surge 2 looks really nice. Like I really like the environments in that game. Oh shit, wrong move. Okay, what is that now?
We'll put that to good use. What's that?
Freedom Wars' best feature was being able to completely remake your character from scratch at any point, even the name. Yeah, that was a nice feature, actually. Not one I took advantage of, but like a lot of games don't let you do that, so. Quite good, better than the first Surge for sure. Good to hear. I still feel like I want to play the first one, especially since I think I have it. I think it was free on
It won't open.
PSN
Let's
at some
try to
point.
find another way.
Can't remember if it was a PS Plus thing, but must have been. Yeah, I love the character editor in this game. Obviously, you guys didn't get to see it, but I spent like a solid hour plus making my character. Oh, shit. I spent like a solid hour plus making my character, and this is the true successor to Freedom Wars character creator. Freedom Wars also has a pretty nuts character creator. Definitely the building blocks for this one. Yeah. Eat it. How does this game feel? Looks slidey. I don't know. Feels good to me. No complaints. It's like, you know, it's not From Software, and it certainly doesn't pretend to be. But like, it's like a darn solid Souls game, I would say. As far as looks slidey, I think your mileage may vary, but yeah, the whole thing with the Surge, right, was like you can cut off enemy parts, right? Something like that, and then you can use them. If you run and turn the camera instead of you moving, you can drift. If you run and turn the camera instead of you moving. What does that mean? Like you can make the illusion of drifting? I don't follow.
You have to use every tool you have, right?
Okay, did we go down there? Oh, no, we haven't been down there. Okay, that's a new path. Let me just look up ahead real quick. Not sure it links up, actually. I mean, it must link up at some point. Yeah, it's got to link up at some point. What am I saying? Okay, I'm going to go back up now that I picked up this item, and I'll drop down. So you cut, in the Surge, you cut off the limbs and you get whatever armor or weapon that limb had. Yeah, that is a really cool idea. Oh, shit. Accidentally hit parry. Oh, and that was enough to alert. So this seems to just link back up to where we were. Oh yeah, this just plops us right back up here, okay. Destructo Dude says, I think I played about 20 hours before I realized I could block in this game. I don't find myself blocking often, honestly. Definitely, dodge feels powerful enough that you can just go for that most of the time. Like, if I had to liken it to any of the Souls games, it's definitely most like Bloodborne in that regard. Who blocks in anime? Guts and nobody else. What is a drain activator again? What is that item? This is the first one I get. Temporarily increases E-core gain from attacks. Okay, yeah, not going to use that. That E-core is the bullets, the currency I use to use my special abilities.
I'll be right there. We'll put that to good use.
What is mobility enhancer? Same thing, probably. Yeah, enhances your speed temporarily. Okay. Also not going to use that right now. I will use that never.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, the ladder slide animation's great. I like that too. It's so easy to make like a satisfying ladder slide. Sliding down a ladder just feels good no matter what. Even if it's the same animation, you're just moving faster, like it feels good. It's so easy to see and feel the benefit of sliding down a ladder in a game. You pretty much have a totally free shot at making a great feeling mechanic. So when your animation is as extra as it is in this game, it's all the better. Okay, so that drops down to another area too. Jesus. Okay, but okay, no, I've already been to that one. Okay. So I will not. I shall not.
It won't open?
It will open.
Okay, it's open. We'll try another path.
Neo Bunny says, I wish I could slide down ladders that stylishly without fear of death. You just gotta practice, man. Just buy a small ladder and work up from there. That's how it goes. Okay, where am I? Where am I going? I'm headed back to the south now, because I just came out of there. Or I can head north again. Oh, I guess I'm headed south. Yeah, the map's really dope in this game. And when you get to those little red spots, you get to expand the map. Yeah, I know I can't escape your dad jokes. I'm trapped. You will cement your dad reputation in this stream. Whether that's a good thing or not is really up to you.
Go ahead on your own.
Oh, wait, hang on. This is a dead end, isn't it? Yeah, shit. Okay, great. Wonderful. Yeah, Destructor Dude says, I wish you could move the map around. You're absolutely right. All you can do is, like, zoom in, zoom out, which they label as switch display, which I found a little confusing at first, but hey, once you hit the button once, you know what it does. The fact that you have a map makes it easier than any Souls series. I do think this game, as far as like the difficulty level goes, is a little easier than most Souls games, like mainline From Software ones anyway. Yeah, there's no other exit from here, is there?
We'll
Does
try
this drop?
another path.
Can I make that jump? Probably not. I'm gonna go with a hard no. Yeah, I definitely don't think it's as difficult as the From Software ones. I think that's
be right
fine.
there.
It's still really enjoyable. It still successfully has the feel of a Souls game, despite that. There is a platform down there. How can I get down to it? Is this anime Londo? Ha, you're funny. But yes, also that's what it is. Okay, you were not wrong about this area being like awfully circuitous. Okay, this leads to a locked door. Oh, but I can drop down here. Oh, okay, there we go. We're on track now.
It's all or never.
Take care, Comrade Wolf. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I agree that this place is pretty samey looking, Neo Bunny. The tile set definitely wears a little here. The Central Ruins map was good. It has like a couple distinct areas. There's like a big hole you can drop down. There's like a quote unquote like downtown area. There's the parking garage. There's the entrance place. I have a hard time describing it, but it looks different. But this area and the swamp I was in earlier are definitely like much more repetitive feeling. Which, yeah. Oh no, Mia! Oh, she's okay. She knew she'd be fine. She knew she could take it. What bravery.
You have to use every tool you have, right?
I guess I'll drop down there now.
So, this is how you get down.
You fucking knew that. You did the bravest jump ever, and now you're gonna just coyly act surprised.
That was the sound of a ladder, wasn't it?
Okay, so there's a ladder somewhere. Fortunately, all the ladders are marked on the map, but I missed where the new one was. If you're quick, you can check, and you can see it's like glowing red. That's right when it gets dropped. But I totally missed it. So we do have a couple ladder options. I guess I can try this one first, since it's straight ahead. But I'm not sure this is the one that dropped down. Oh, thank you, Mia. Literally didn't even notice the second enemy, so... Okay, yeah, so definitely not this corner. Are we only at 37% map completion? Are you for real? Boy, you guys are not wrong about this area being, like, the longest / maybe the most poor. Oh, this. I think this is the new ladder. Yeah, I think this is it. Hi, Devil-like. How you doing? Okay, yeah, here we go.
Want to climb down? Are you tired? We should rest a little. Let's take a breather before we go on.
I'm just gonna dump this into stats again, because fuck it. How many did I need to level up? There's this unfortunate little black screen load there where I think they're replacing all the enemies and stuff when you interact. It's a shame it's not quite as smooth as From Software's games. I need 3,300 to level up again.
Which way should we go now?
Do I have the items for that? 1,000, 2,200. Yeah, I do. So it's 2,200, so 25, 28, 31. Yeah, that should be enough. Clean level 40.
That's not the kind of relief sculpture you usually see.
So I'm not sure. I feel like I've seen one of these doors
another
before.
way.
I feel like these are really important or something. Like at some point in the game, I'm going to get access to all these doors and I'm going to have to come back and destroy whatever awful thing is behind them. I think I've seen another one of them anyway.
Strength be with you.
When I get the Lord Vessel. Yeah, you know it. Okay, so we gotta drop.
You can't go ahead on your own.
There's an irony to like only barely hearing Mia like echo the line, "You can't go ahead on your own," way behind me down the hall.
Want to head up this ladder?
I'm so sorry, Mia. Your warning absolutely falls on deaf ears.
Put that to good use.
Bloodbead candy. What is that? Oh, that must be a... Oh, yeah, it's a giftable item. Okay, okay. So that's good for someone.
Hey, are you pushing yourself too hard?
I always love these, like dropping sections in Souls games. It's such a simple thing, but they were compelling from the very beginning. I still think, like, my favorite ones are probably the drops in Bloodborne, like the big elevator shaft in Bloodborne where you can find the other Hunter's Dream, and Dark Souls 2, the pit in, I think it's in Majula. I love them so much. The well in Majula. They're such fun environments. Sekiro's got the big drop as well, but it's not as dangerous because you got your grapple hook. Like, it's a cool area, but
I'll be right there.
it's really fun just like precariously moving, feeling that twinge in your gut as you just hope you've aimed yourself right before tossing yourself off. It's great. Wonderful. Okay, so this just opened up a door, I think just below us. Oh, we're behind this enemy. Okay, okay.
Scary.
I know where we are. 50% map completion. Okay, that went well. Now I've got an itch to go back to DS2. You should. Dark Souls 2 is fun, man. Like, I know some people strongly feel it's not as pristine as the other titles, and I get it. Totally. It's hard to stack up to Bloodborne. Dark Souls 2 is fun. It's a really enjoyable game. Like, it's hard to go wrong with that gameplay. I still never played Scholar of the First Sin. I should one day. But I've always thought if I go back, I'd want to pick up my save file on the PS3 and like at least do all the DLC on there. Because I bought all the DLC on PS3. I just never did it. Okay, so we got a missile there. Ooh, this might be coming up on the boss. This kind of gives me that boss feel. A straight walk from a bonfire to a new area. Very suspicious. Yeah, I've heard people say the DLC is really good in Dark Souls 2, so makes me want to go back to it all the more. So now I need 1,500 to level up. You know what? Let's do it again. 105. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, like I love From Software's games so much that it mystifies me that I haven't played the DLC in Dark 2 and 3. So we're still locked, yeah. Wow, just eat those hits. I didn't need that life anyway. Oh. Okay, maybe let's actually fight this enemy.
Finally made it.
Wait, have I not accessed that ladder? I don't think I have. Let's fucking go. Yeah. Eat it, whatever. Is it say buy or wait for sale? I think it's good. I have no... As someone who paid $92 plus including tax for this game, I feel content with it. It seems like it's a pretty meaty title as well. I hear it's like 30 hours to completion, so... I mean, if you like the look of it, I think go for it. Go crazy. What platform are you interested in it, Aussie Manny? Oh my god. This is a really bad spot to fight these enemies. You can get knocked off ledges, so...
You have to use every tool you have, right? Well, not too shabby, right?
Oh, you're interested in PS4 or Switch? Yeah, can't help you. I have a spare PC key if that'd do ya, but can't help you on console. I imagine they'll try to release this game on Switch afterwards, though. Wouldn't surprise me, honestly. It is on Unreal 4, which is natively supported on the Switch, so... I do have a spare PC key, that is the case. I bought the game for PS4, and then when they were like, hey, do you want to do a sponsored thing, they sent me a PC key, so... giveaway keys you get for sponsored deals? Yeah, absolutely. It's not a problem. I mean, like, when you take one, you're expected to make content based on the thing, right? So if I wasn't, you know, if I just gave away the key and did nothing, that would be kind of gauche. Also, I wouldn't get paid. But, but yeah, otherwise, yeah, you can totally just do that, so. Yeah, Aussie Manny, I'll DM me on Twitch, and I'll send you the key after the stream. Totally no problem. I have no use for it, so happy to share that. Guess I'll go down here.
Are you okay? Remember that.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm coming up on the boss. This is a really neat area, how vertical it is, this last little chunk. It's nice too, because unlike the previous sections in this area, you really get a great overview of the entire like slice of the stage. Oh, so this will just loop me back over to that. Oh, okay, I get it. This whole like back section is really nice, actually. The earlier section of this stage was maybe a little too repetitive for my liking, and like direction was somewhat unclear. But this little back section's cool.
You can't go ahead on your own.
Rogan says, the amount of promotion they're giving this surprised me after they kind of just shoved God Eater 3 out the door. I think that Namco Bandai, of all companies, understands the potential of a Souls-like game, seeing as that's, you know, been one of their biggest successes over the past few years, with partnering with From Software for the Dark series. Certainly they promoted Lords of the Fallen a lot as well. I believe they published that. I think pretty much they realize that they have a very good opportunity to convert a lot of users from the Souls titles to other things, and so any Souls-like games under their banner are gonna get big pushes naturally. Shit. Whereas like God Eater 3, I get it. Like, you know, they've shipped out 2 God Eater games. They kind of know what to expect from a God Eater game. I definitely think they probably weren't wrong to promote that like they did. You know, they probably know how much is warranted, how much they can safely spend without going over, you know, so. Ooh, there's a map unlocker down there. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff I can drop down for it here. Okay, shit. Yeah, I imagine Code Vein's gonna do pretty well for them. Okay, so there's the missile. Okay, so I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna get the missile. I'm gonna come back here, climb back up the stairs, and then do those little drop sections. I thought the boss was gonna be in this area, but I guess it'll be in the next one. Mia can get some experience for me, hopefully. There was another Souls-like game that I think Namco partnered on. It was an indie title with a sort of abstract art style that was like a Souls-esque roguelike. I forget what it was called. I cannot remember for the life of me, but they promoted that game quite a bit too. So I definitely think that Souls-like titles are a bit of a priority for them in terms of promotion. Like, I think Bandai Namco, like, if I had to, like, list the priorities, it's like big anime games first, like your Dragon Ball Z's and your Naruto's, and then this is bad. Big anime games first, and then Souls games second, and then whatever else goes after that. Wow, this is not going. Wow, this is wow. This is wow. That was like the worst encounter ever. Jesus, I got thrashed for no reason there. That wasn't bad at all. Yeah, speak for yourself, Mia.
Do you want to keep going?
Recently, Miyazaki said he loved working on Bloodborne and would like to make another, but it's not up to him. Up to Sony PlayStation, maybe? So yeah, it's absolutely up to Sony. Sony being the company who owns Bloodborne, it's without a doubt up to them. No question. It would be nice if they made another Bloodborne. I would be very down. I'm sure I'm not alone in that. It was an interesting interview, actually. I recommend anyone who likes From's titles and Bloodborne especially to check it out. Talks a little bit about, like, you know, what he would have done differently in Bloodborne. The answer is not much, but maybe the Chalice dungeons and the Blood Gems could have gotten a little more love. Which makes sense. Those are the two mechanics that I think are the most, like, frivolous and slightly incomplete. Blood Gems especially. I think the Chalice dungeon is a more well-rounded thing than Blood Gems. Chalice dungeons are neat. But. So Nightthorn +4 is what I just got. Boy, my physical attack goes up a bunch. Actually, this seems fairly good for what I'm doing. Oh, my elemental attack goes up a lot. Or my elemental defense goes up a lot. But I lose physical. Looks alright. You can't change the colors for these, so yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they made a Bloodborne 2 at some point, but I don't think it has to be a rush either, you know. I think at any given point in time, Bloodborne 2 will do great. So, don't like your -9 HP gems. Yeah, I don't love them. You have to do a lot of work to get blood gems that are really worth a damn. So generally, you get those tiny nominal improvements. But, you know, Sony's always worked with From Software for a long time. Historically, they've been close partners with each other. So, and of course, I know it's easy to forget, but they made Déraciné, which came out, was it last year or was it during 2019? I actually forget. I think it was this year. I think it was spring 2019, but that game was dope. I imagine they'll keep working with them, so. Damn, I'm just a little shy. It was last year? Shit. God. Time flies, man. Oh, can you buy 2 extra colors for your costumes at base? I didn't know that. That's actually really handy. Chalice dungeons, though, I don't know. I feel like I'm in the minority, but I thought the Chalice dungeons were really enjoyable. No doubt they are not as, you know, polished and well-rounded as, like, the bespoke areas of the game, but I think they're still really fun. There are bits that are, like, frustratingly difficult if you're doing, like, the main line of Chalice dungeons to fight the Queen of Yharnam. Like the Watchdog. Like, Watchdog is fucking ridiculous, but otherwise, I think Chalice dungeons are enjoyable. So long as you're not expecting something as well put together as, again, the bespoke areas. So you do have to do a fucking lot to get to Queen of Yharnam, though. You gotta work for it. And Queen of Yharnam's an awesome boss fight, too. If you finished everything in Bloodborne, but you haven't done Queen of Yharnam, I highly recommend you do that. It's a really... The cool thing about Queen of Yharnam is, like, she's a really unique boss fight, too. She doesn't really operate like any of the other bosses, so, like, you get to her having done, like, a huge amount of the game, and then you fight this really weird, different boss. She's super interesting. I'm sorry, you're right, Queen Yharnam. I keep saying Queen of Yharnam. You're totally right.
We can't use that ladder from down here.
I'm sorry, what did that switch do?
Now what?
This ladder's still up, so I can't... Okay. Flare says that switch does nothing. So when you say it does nothing, you really mean it does nothing, huh? I wonder if there's a way to get back here first, and then it, like, unlocks this door for you, but that doesn't... I don't see how you could, possibly could. Okay. Okay. It's not Yharnam. Actually, it's Yharnam's monster. God, what is the fucking boss name called? I'm just gonna look it up and fix this. Yharnam Thumerium Queen. Fun-ass boss. Wish I could fight her right now, but I can't. Oops. Oh, you're going for a joke. Okay, might be. Sorry about that, VSDPNV.
There are some mean
Wait,
ones out
where am I
there.
going? Sorry, where am I going now? Because I thought... Take care, Osimani. Jump down there, like here? Didn't I already jump down here? Oh my god, I didn't jump down here. Okay, never mind, never mind.
I'll be right there.
Shit, I totally didn't jump down here, you're right. Okay, now we got options. So this is gonna drop down that ladder,
Okay.
or
it's
open the door, or both.
Private, I guess.
Okay, so now we got access to this next slice. Man, boss is still not in sight. There was another Chalice dungeon boss that was really good too. I forget what he was called, but like, I think like he moved really fast and he had like 2 big hooks or something like that. I can't quite remember the deets. But the Chalice Dungeon has some really good highlights if you're willing to go through it. Some cool monsters you don't really see elsewhere too. I highly recommend it. But I know some people really loathe it, so... Oh, okay. Oh, this is the boss, okay. Argent Wolf Berserker. Whoa, that damage! Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit, that damage. Did this dude just do like 1,000 damage to me in one hit? That's really strong. Fortunately, it's a pretty straight shot over there. Okay, so he's doing physical damage, so I think Nightthorn was explicitly bad for that. Actually, the GXM variant I had on before is pretty... I think I'll just switch back to what I had before, because that has better physical defense. Nice. Just eat it. Just swallow that damage. How far can they follow, man? Hopefully not too far. Leo's Chill says this run is hell. Yeah, it seems like it. This is like actually a pretty long boss run. Oh, wow. Jesus. You gonna follow me in? They might follow me in, actually. This might have been a bad idea. Wow. What is that attack? Oh my god, his range. This fucking guy. Okay, I'm all at healing items, so... Oh, damn. Oh, I actually didn't die. Shit. Oh, okay, I died. Okay. Okay. I feel like the gun is okay for him, but then it gets worse when he gets faster. Early on, the gun's fine, but...
Hey, are you okay?
Maybe the partisan will help me out more.
It's all or nothing.
Though it does seem like I should really make an effort to kill these enemies, honestly, unfortunately. Yeah, Yakumo would be better for this. You're totally right. Unfortunately, right, you have to go back to base to switch partner, right? I know that I read that they're actually patching that. They're going to make it so you can switch partner from the missile, but
How about
it's not in yet. So I don't think that one chases. I think that one stops there. So then I just need to try to run past these two. Okay, 1 hit. Okay, 2 hits. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hits. Okay. Okay, 6 hits. I mean, whatever. It's 6 hits. I mean, that's just 3 healing items. God. Oh, yipes. I got nailed by it.
Come on, up we go.
This fight is going okay, though.
Can't afford to be reckless anymore. We've got an opening. Remember who I am?
Shit, I did the wrong skill. I meant to heal Mia. Ah, right into it. Okay, I'm doing okay on this guy. I feel like I'll get him one of these runs. Hopefully, I can actually get to this boss with more healing items. I lost so many last time. But that attempt was good. I'm going to stick with the Partisan. Let's see if I can't switch to a class that'll give me slightly better offense with the Partisan too. That could make a difference. Nope. Just run really fast and don't stop. Yeah. Basically. But if I'm not mistaken, when they do the jump attack, they can hit you. Maybe I am crazy, but there I slowed to a walk, so that's maybe my fault. Yeah, they can totally hit you from the run, because that time I was definitely running. Okay, you're doing great. Mia's already fucking dead. Okay, I'll give that skill a shot next time, because that might be a good idea. Use the invisibility band in Clock Tower. You're funny. Nice. Oh, what? You can back attack him? Shit. I should also equip the skill that just lets me buff my attack, because that is a thing.
Remember who I am?
Thank you, Mia.
Is your regeneration level?
Whoa, if you can land back attacks on this dude, then that certainly changes things. Oh, damn, didn't get a heal out.
Oh, you're back.
Okay, so shit, adrenaline was what I wanted. I could use overdrive. Has a longer cooldown, but it will increase Mia's attack too, at least. Someone recommended using shifting hollow, which might be a good idea. Wow, big reflexes. I'm doing amazing with shifting hollow. It's totally changing everything. Oh, fuck. Oh, what? I thought they couldn't come past that door. Well. Oh, and my skills are locked. Great, because I got hit by a status ailment. Okay, they're back now, actually.
Thank you.
Yeah, get fucking trashed. Get fucking trashed, boy. That went so well. Didn't even need to worry. Perfect run. First try. I didn't use a healing item. Shit, that went ridiculously well. Okay, we got a special vestige that will teleport me somewhere. Yeah, that went super well. I don't know. There's nothing to even be said about that. That just went perfectly. I think the attack buff made a big difference. Going for back attacks constantly helped. Yeah, the sweep skill too that I was using for the past few runs, that did like I think 700-800 damage each try or each hit, and it hit every time. So that just went good. I just feel good about that run. It's the wonder of Souls games, huh? Yeah, so these are the vestige scenes we talked about a little bit earlier, when someone talked about like doing cutscenes on a budget. This is what we were chatting about.
Many of your comrades were swallowed up by the Queen's miasma, lost the very essence, became puppets of the enemy. Some of you had to fight former friends who had joined the ranks of the lost.
Can you try to give a close-up of your character without the mask? Yeah, when I go back to the base, I'll get you a good shot.
I salute each and every one of you. So, keep the faces of your loved ones ever in your thoughts. Remember the comrades who have been reduced to ash. I, Gregorio Silva, pledge this to you. When this war ends, The ones left standing will be us! Fight at my side, and we will bring this hell to an end!
This guy seems legit. He seems like he knows what he's talking about.
To keep your hearts covered. There's no coming back if you get hit there. Accursed beast!
Oh, can't move. Sorry, I have a sneeze coming. Oh, excuse me. Oh, it's everywhere. Oh, yeesh. Yeah, so those were the cutscenes on a budget that were alluded to before. They all sort of operate like that, although the ones when you're upgrading are a little less dynamic with having like stuff that interacts with your character, like that like magic attack at the end. They're a little more static. And you have to walk around greater distances, and you can't speed up your movement. You have to go at the extremely slow walk speed. So those ones are a little more tedious, but that one was fine.
Welcome back. How are you feeling? Do you know where you are?
The answer is no, by the way.
You were killed 2 days ago. And now you've returned. Just relax. Here, could you fill out this medical form for me? I'd like to confirm some things if that's all right. How much do you remember about yourself?
Does this make you think of MGS5 beginning?
Signs
A
of
little bit,
frenzy
yeah.
or major dysfunction.
Not quite as beautiful,
You appear to be in
but
excellent shape.
a little bit. It's reminiscent.
Damage to your heart had me a bit worried. But you're surprisingly resilient. Still, if anything feels off, be sure to let me know right away. We revenants are immortal creatures.
So it seems like we're actually in the past here.
However, if you become one of the lost, you'll be beyond any hope of salvation. Here. The Queen's miasma has been growing thicker. When you're
Yeah, it
breathing,
seems like
just
we're
remember
actually
to
in the
hang on to
past
this,
here.
No matter what.
I guess we're actually in our characters' memories. Our amnesiac characters' memories.
Looks like it's time for the meeting. I know you're probably not feeling up to it.
Adrian Bauer says, not as beautiful, but the waifus. Yeah, I know. No, I know what you mean. Just like, oh man, the opening shots in MGS5 are so lavish. Like, the whole hospital is just so well done. Especially Snake's room, though. Like, the level of detail in that room is so wonderful. The whole, like, 9 years scene is just really strong. Not that this game's a slouch visually or anything, but... Oh, there's that dude! Memories of Liam. What a coincidence, it's my name.
How's your little brother? Louis hasn't woken up yet.
Yeah, there's no sign of rejection.
Yeah, Louis is
Still
like the main
working.
dude who runs your crew in present time.
So, after the war settles down, could you help me? It's entirely your choice. Even without the threat of the Queen, bloodthirst is still a huge problem for us. We created so many revenants to deal with the horrors and the Queen's frenzy. Silva wants to liberate the land the horrors took and give it to the surviving humans to secure blood. I'm trying to resolve the issue in my own way. There are a number of fascinating points in your blood data. So please consider it, would you?
What's with the glum face? You're a revenant, but you're still afraid of dying.
Oh, I don't like his hair. Like, his hair was fine, and then I saw these two braids that are tied in the front.
Exceptions.
And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing there?
Old war and have a drink together.
What are you going for, man? That's not a look that I agree with.
What is it? Wait, are you a friend of mine?
He really liked Skyrim.
You too.
Yeah,
I
maybe
just
so.
read too much.
It was influential.
So I've forgotten a lot. I can't remember much, even about close
No
comrades.
comment on the enormous fuzzy collar,
Just the
but
thought
braids.
of
Yeah,
losing the
no.
memory of people
It's
I
the
love
braids.
makes me start shaking.
The collars, whatever. He picked it up at a value village, and he's like, yeah, okay.
Hey, you all set or what? The fight is at its climax. Just one more push. Be a shame
guy's
to
so
get
short.
turned to ash now. Just when you think you died a good death, you get kicked out of the grave to die again. I sometimes wondered what we were even fighting for. But now we're about to see our reward. It's a weird feeling.
Everything's been crazy since the Great Collapse. We were brought back to life and given the strength to fight the horrors. But the price for that strength is human blood. Is it gonna be okay? The Queen's frenzy killed survivors of the Great Collapse, and more revenants had to be created to fight her. Hey, do you think if we defeat the Queen, things will get a little better?
God, there's so many people to talk to. And we gotta talk to them all.
If a revenant's heart isn't destroyed, they won't die. They can go home to their families. Yeah, that's why I still hold faith. Once this war is over, things will go back to normal, like before the Great Collapse.
For anyone wondering, you actually can tap X to jump to the
When
next
the Great Collapse
the next
happens,
line. I'll do
help
that
me.
here just to
He
show you.
screamed.
So,
All I
if you
could
were a
do
quick
was
reader,
abandon and flee.
you could skim through them.
In the end,
But I want to give you guys
I
the
went
time to
straight into the
appreciate.
arms of death myself. Silva gave me strength. The strength to battle the horrors. I'm done running away. When he wakes up, I want to greet him with pride.
So, are you from around here? I'm from further out west. Before the Great Collapse, it'd be just a few hours' drive, but now it feels so distant. I want to finish this fight and go home. The people there are probably still running from the horrors.
We'll defend this position to the last.
Leave this place to us. Finally awake, are you?
Oh, Jack!
You're partnered up with me.
I saw him briefly before in the real world. Very briefly, though. He got a lot cooler looking as time went on, I guess.
Are you ready? We're gonna use every bit of your power. There's a report that the Queen broke through our defensive grid and is headed this way. However, our foe was also hurt pretty badly in the attack. This is our chance to finally turn the tide and crush her. Just be sure not to drink the Queen's blood. Too many of us have joined the ranks of the lost after their bodies rejected it. Watch your backs out there. Got it? Right.
Yeah, I believe this is our character's memory, based on the name of the area.
Looks like it's time for the
I think
party.
that's the case, Leo's
Let's
chill.
be sure to give our guests a warm welcome.
Certainly not present day, that's for sure. So.
I hope we can discover something.
Wow, hang on. So there's like an actual area. I thought this was just going to be like a quick memory sequence and then like tossed back to present day. But it seems like we're actually going to have to fight and engage and...
Something useful?
Okay, hang on. I'm into this. Don't be fooled. This is like 2 hours tops area. That's huge. 2 hours is huge. Even 1 hour would be huge. I mean, yeah, we spent a lot more time on that previous area, but like, I thought this was gonna be like real small. Oh, it is a proper area? Shit.
It's a type of medicine.
Okay, well, to be honest, I don't know if I'm gonna do the whole thing.
Spill a drop on that.
Because I have dinner plans, and it is already 4:42. Can you teleport to your own missile? Oh yeah, if I can teleport to base, then I'll do that actually, so I can. Someone asked to see the character more up close. Yeah, I don't know if you can teleport back into here. Maybe. Probably, but maybe I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know how the missile works. Oh, you can indeed teleport back here. Cool. Neat.
This is one of the products of the Queen's power before she frenzied.
Yeah, I'll pop into the character creator and show how I did some of the stuff with this character.
It cleanses the area of miasma and aids regeneration by knitting dispersed flesh back together.
Swing out after that. This does seem like a cool area though, like, bummer that I ended up streaming the previous area and not this area.
Just like us. She shared our vision of a world where everyone could live in safety. But unlike us, she had the potential to rise to even greater heights. She was consumed by her own exceptional power and turned into a demon with an unending lust for blood. Eat or be eaten. If those are our only two options, well then, I choose to eat. We have limited medicine, so use it wisely.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna teleport out here. Damn, right at the cool area. Oh boy, I got a lot of experience. Right into the level ups. Not even gonna bother trying to spend that on other stuff. Yeah, there it is. Memories of Liam. I like how it has your character name. That's fun. God, 56% at the cathedral. I'm gonna have to go back for that. That's quite a bit missing. That is, the cathedral so far was by far the biggest area. Like, home base is just like basically 2 rooms. Ruin, it's not really an area, it's just your base. Ruin City Underground is quite small. I think you finish it in like half an hour. Ruin City Center is like maybe twice as big as that. Howling Pit and Dried Up Trenches are a bit bigger than Ruin City Center, but not that huge. Cathedral was massive, like holy shit. Massive, and also, unfortunately, the most repetitive of any section. Howling Pit is a little bit repetitive. It's just like a swamp, like a rocky swamp. But boy, Cathedral was, whew, that one sure reuses assets, man. Nothing wrong with asset reuse, but like that area, it's a bit much. Take care, Adrian. Have a good one. Bad news, and Orlando gets worse. Oh no, don't tell me that. Okay, so we're back at the base. If someone wanted a close-up of the face, I think the best way would be to sit at the bar. The bar is great. There are so many little spots you can interact with to like just sit around your base and take screenshots. That's what she looks like. Hell yeah, that character is cute as fuck. Yes, that is the case. That is absolutely the case. There's a lot of cool stuff in here, like being able to change the proportion that your extension color is shown at. Like, look, if I have it at 100, then it's only the secondary color. 0%, it's only the primary color. Fuck, what did I have it set to? I think I had it set to 30%. Yeah, 30% looks right. eyes, you can go full heterochromatic, and you can do so much. You can change the pupil, and there are tons of these things, and you can change them individually. And then you can also change the, I think that's the sclera, although it says pupil too. Multiple colors for the eyes, tons of skin options. There's so many hair options, like tons. And they all flip too. They have a left and right. Eyebrows, also a ridiculous amount, like too many eyebrow options. No game needs this many eyebrow options. Also, yeah, alternate color if you want. Makeup, again, like Ridics. And you can change like all the colors separately. So eyeliner and the thickness of the eyeliner. I had that at 100. Lipstick color and color depth. See, I can totally take away or add as I want. Shine, so it actually, there's like a gloss layer on it, and you can make it dull and matte, or you can make it glossy. It's super nice. Scars, I'm not using any, but there's like a fair few. There's also like other stuff like freckles mixed in here. Face paint. I have some on like under her eyes just to add a little bit of like a white blush. And I have this lipstick paint layer, and there are so many paint colors to use, like so many patterns. It's actually ridiculous. And like these patterns all, I'm gonna set it to 100% just to show, but they show up really like obviously on the lips. Like you can put whatever you want and it'll show real cleanly. Let me set it back to that one. I think I had it at 40. No, I had it at 20. Must have been 20. And there's so much. I could add another thing too if I wanted to, but I don't want to. There's all sorts of shit you can add. I'm only like halfway down this shit. There's accessories, which I'm actually going to swing back around to because it's so big. Clothing, so there's a bunch of like central costumes, and you can edit them from there. You have to start with one of these base outfits. Unfortunately, it's just these 7. I assume there's 7 others for the guys, but I actually do not know. And you can turn on and off the parts that you want. So like I don't have, this is what the full costume looks like, and I just took these guys off because I just did not. I was like, that's too much. It was a little too busy for me, especially the arm bits. But I like these boots, the feathered boots a lot though. I think those are fun. Anyway, they all have like options like this, and then a bunch of colors, which as you can see I'm boring with the colors. A bunch of purifier masks. Unfortunately, you cannot change the color of the purifier masks. So you're stuck with these guys. I have a gold one that was like on Namco's website. You could like register to get a gold one. So head over to Namco's website. I think you can still get it. It's gold, so it's kind of ugly, but yeah. The mask frame is the bit that goes on your face there. There's a couple options. See, they kind of go onto your neck. Now I have an accessory that's kind of covering it, so you can't really tell, but it does go on the neck. And then yeah, accessories. Boy, yeah, accessories are fun. There's a necklace on this character. In the middle, is that little blue bit that just kind of happens to line up with the costume. There's one earring on that side. There's this fuzzy thing, because it's kind of cute. But like there's so many, like there are so many fucking accessory options. And you can put them all over the place too. Like it's total nonsense. Like I'm going to put this hat on. I'm not going to keep this hat on. But you can place them like all over and rotate them and grow them or shrink them or like whatever the fuck you want. You can go absolutely nuts. There's this head. You see the little icon? It's like a forehead thing, but I actually placed it on her belly button like a piercing, which is cute. This is the most galaxy brain thing I did. And then there's the bag, which is cute. The bags normally just go on the back, like, or they go on the arm. Actually, it's true. When you try to put them on the back, they just go on the back. Like, where the fuck is her back? There it is. They just kind of squeeze on the back like that. But I didn't want that. So I made it like lean off and rotate on the back, and I put like a strap through it so it looks like it's got a strap, the bag. It doesn't actually have a strap. That's like a totally different accessory piece. So it's this thing, which is located on the hip by default. And I just shrunk it and recolored it and put it somewhere else so it's like a strap for the bag, which was cute. You can do like all sorts of shit. It is an insanely powerful character creator. If you've played Freedom Wars, you kind of already have an idea of like the complexity you're getting into, but this goes further than Freedom Wars. This is, you know, the evolution from God Eater to Freedom Wars to this is really evident. And it's just gotten better each and every time. You could spend so much time in this. There's a couple other, like, there's some view settings as well. You can, like, make the character change expression. I think you can also, yeah, you can change pose as well if you need to set up a cool shot. And you can also change the lighting to see how the lighting looks with your chosen colors. Mostly for how the rim lighting is incorporated, but the rim lighting in this game is gorgeous, so it all looks great. Everything looks great. Yeah, the character editor is fucking wild, man. You could, like, ship this character editor on its own and people would be perfectly happy with it, honestly. So, speaking of which, how are the God Eater games? The newer God Eater games. I remember seeing you play a few before. They're perfectly fun. They're good hunting games. They're not the best, but if you want a hunting game with a lot of content, God Eater 2 Rage Burst will supply you with like borderline infinite content forever. So, just FYI, there's a lot of value in them. That's for sure. There's this onsen as well that you can go to. If you come in here, if you actually go in the spring, you get half of your souls back that are on the ground. Like if you have your souls left somewhere in a dungeon where you died, you get half of them back, which is kind of a generous little feature. So, yeah. And again, just another place you can just sit and pose your character to take screenshots with. So, it's neat. It's neat. Yeah, I saw Yakumo in here before, so I don't think he's here now though. Just Io and Coco, but yeah. Anyway, I think this is where I'm gonna wrap up our look at. I was about to say God Eater 3 at Code Vein. I hope you guys had an okay time with that. I know it's a bit odd for me to begin one of these things partway through the game. Usually I always try to like start from scratch, but the circumstances were unique, so hey, is what it is. Admittedly though, when I was playing through the beginning and thinking about like what if I was streaming this, the one thing that kind of made me pause was like the beginning is really front loaded with cutscenes. It's a slow start, to be perfectly honest. In the first hour, I feel like there might be half an hour of gameplay. So I'm actually kind of glad to just start and go straight into a large new area, even if unfortunately the area wasn't the most exciting one. I still think that was, the beginning is like really ridiculously slow, honestly. So plus like the area is really easy because it's just a little tutorial area, obviously. So yeah, just a one-off today. Exactly. That's all. No plans to do more. Honestly, like once upon a time, I absolutely said I would like to do a full playthrough, but I just don't have time with school and stuff. So that's the reality. You can change the camera to other characters in Hot Springs too. Really? Did not know that. Oh, you can also hit X to make your character look at the camera. I also did not know that. So I guess I gotta go in the hot spring. There's also a back area too, and I've been wondering if a character would show up back there, but oh, right now it's still empty. Maybe later. I don't know how to switch to other characters if that is indeed a thing. Oh yeah, and there's this look back on past memories thing in here too. It's true. You can like review events and cutscenes and stuff, which is neat. Oh my god, someone's walking in front of my camera. What are you doing, ma'am? Or is that Yakumo's butt? No, it's not. I was hoping it was Yakumo, but no such luck, I'm afraid. Pretty sure it's a face button? Oh yeah, you're right. It's X. X is the look at camera button when it's your character. Shit, I didn't realize. Well, I'll just leave it on Coco then, because why not? She has a cute hat. Sorry, let me just crack open Streamlabs real quick. Shoutouts today to Gappy for their donation. They say, is this game worth getting for a non-JRPG fan? Only JRPGs I've ever really been into are Pokemon and Persona, but the artwork and animation alone is tempting me. This was actually sent 3 hours ago. I got the notification during Indivisible, so I guess this is talking about Indivisible, I would assume. I think so. From what I've played of Indivisible, although the RPG elements are important, as in you're not going to win an endgame fight with early game characters, it definitely feels as though, in terms of its balance as an action game and an RPG, it's pretty even. I think skillful gameplay will get you past most sections successfully as long as you're just keeping your characters upgraded. And fortunately, you don't seem to have to manage like inventories or equipment or anything like that. So I do think if you're not into JRPGs, you could still get a lot out of Indivisible. It has a lot of JRPG elements and RPG elements, but I do think that there's enough action and otherwise going on that you'd still have a good time, I think. Shoutouts also to Zelrus, Great Monorail, Tio Liu, PK Something, Farron McSalty, Commando Joe, Soulshine11, and 123 Man for their subscriptions today. Really appreciate it, guys. Thanks again to Namco Bandai and Twitch for giving me the opportunity to do this little sponsored Code Vein stream. I also really appreciate that. So, and thank you guys for tuning in all around. I don't know. I really appreciate. I can keep saying that all day, and it's just gonna continue being true. But thank you guys for showing up and tuning in. I don't know when the next stream will be. Who fucking knows with my school schedule? But hey, it is what it is. I hope you guys had a good time. Whether or not you caught both the games, they're both rad. I highly encourage you to check out both of them if you enjoyed either of them. So, yeah. Anyway, I gotta go get ready for dinner plans. But take care, guys. Have a good one. Sleep tight. Bye-bye.